Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel for the 12th day of Planmas, and Merry Christmas Eve to you if you celebrate. Today I've brought out my favorite planner items from 2020 to share with you. So I'll start with the planner stickers first and then we'll get into the other items. So I'm going to start off with the foiled stickers first. So my favorite work stickers to use this year were the scripts from Scribble Prints Co. And as you can see, I have 4 brand new ones to share with you because I have backups of all of them. I just really love how it's written, like the style of the script. It matches with every kit. And I also love that I can comfortably fit a character sticker next to it because for me, when I mark work, I like using an icon and a script. And with a lot of other work scripts, I tend to have to think carefully about what icon to use or how to layer it because they are pretty long, but with this one, it's the perfect size, which makes marking work a breeze because I don't have to do like sticker gymnastics, basically. My next sticker favorite are these rose-colored Daze featuring Jasenia Printables mini monthly bow scripts. So this year I moved into an undated planner, and these have been so gorgeous to put at the top of each week. And of course, I adore Jasenia's hand lettering. If you're looking to get these, I'd recommend getting 2 or 3 sheets of each foil or getting them all in like one color because I noticed that some months I had like 3 gold foiled spreads, for example, and I only bought 1 sheet, so I ran out. Something to think about when you're purchasing these. My next favorite are these twinkles from Letters from Lay. It's the exact size and twinkle doodle style that I prefer, and it fits on top of almost any icon to add like a little bit of foil. And what I love about these in particular are that there are 3 different styles, so there's a bit of variety there. Definitely a huge favorite of 2020. And speaking of little foiled bits, I thought I'd do a little honorable mention for these nano clouds that I made for myself. I also loved pulling these in to foil up icons in full boxes too. And I never sold these because the size of them makes it really difficult to foil perfectly, but I've kind of just added them as little freebies into my orders instead, even though I know that my shop hasn't been open this year. But I wanted to mention them because they were also a huge foil favorite of 2020. So my next favorite are these 3 bow checklists from Sadie Stickers. I have a bunch of them here because I bought like the entire pack when she released these in all the different colors. I'll just show one that's easy for the camera to focus. Let's do this pink one. This was from a while back. I'm not sure if Felicia still offers them anymore, but you could definitely create your own with stacking like 3 individual bow stickers. And I love the 3 bow ones in particular because they were really pretty to pull in on busier days where I wanted to mark a lot of things, but I didn't have enough room, especially since I moved into a B6 this year. So I would consolidate like 3 things into a checklist basically. And after I run out of like the 3 bows, I'll probably cut these in half so that I can continue using like the mini ones. So my next favorite are these Planning World podcast stickers. This year I discovered some fantastic podcasts and I've been loving using these to mark them. They would also be great for for marking voiceovers, but I prefer to use them to mark podcasts. And then the last couple sheets are non-foiled, and of course they're both beverage stickers because you know me. So the first one, actually let's go over this one first. The first one is this Barely Awake Berry from Grin and Bear It. Barry the bear is like Grin and Bear It's character, and I love the pun on words here. Let me zoom in so you can see. So basically it's like a bear holding a mug of coffee and the mug says barely awake. This was so accurate to describe my early mornings this year, and I wish I had a full sheet to share with you, but as you can see, I've almost used mine up, and I probably would have used it up if I hadn't run out of them in my reusable sticker book. And then the other favorite here is these wine glass doodles from Planning Like a Pro. I only got these fairly recently, but as you can see, I've made quite a dent on them already. I just love the doodle style, and the best part is that the colors are a bit more muted, so it matches with so many of my spreads, especially this red one. I love using like the correct wine color to mark the wine that I'm drinking, but sometimes a bright or dark red just doesn't match with the spread, but this one is quite subtle, so I like that a lot. So those are all of the sticker favorites from 2020. Let's move on to the planner supplies. So the first planner supply I have to share with you is my favorite pen of 2020, and that is the Pentel Energel in 0.3 millimeters. This is what the pen looks like when you buy it, and I like to play Frankenstein with my pens. So I've taken the ink out and put it in my Sarasa Dry because I like this barrel, but basically it is a really fine needle point in 0.3 millimeters, which I think I mentioned. And I like it because I can write smaller and therefore more, but it still gives a really clean look. I think I wrote on myself. Whoops. I tend to prefer finer tip pens with a little bit of resistance because I feel like it anchors my handwriting and makes it neater. So that's just like my personal preference. And I'd say these are quite comparable to the Pilot High-Tech Cs, which have been a long time favorite of mine. And the next favorite I have are these translucent sticky notes, which is going to be a little bit of a tough focus for my camera, so I'm going to put them on top of my planner. So these are from Worcestershire Stationery Company, and I got them on Amazon a couple years back to include in goodie bags for my friends at Winter Plannerland 2018, I believe. And I had some extras for myself to use. They're kind of like a vellum material, and the quality is superb. So my pet peeve is when sticky notes lose their adhesive after a couple of times of repositioning, but with these, they maintain their stickiness, but they also don't leave any residue on the paper, which is awesome. And I've brought this out because this is an example of how I use them, basically as like a running to-do, or in this case, I was planning out my Planmas videos, and the schedule was quite tentative. So I cut up these sticky notes to mark the videos, and as you can see, they're like not falling off the page even though I've moved them around several times. And I like the transparent sticky notes in particular because they're like a cleaner look and a lot less overwhelming on the eyes. All right, my last planner supply favorite are these reusable sticker books. I can't remember if I mentioned them in my 2019 favorites, but I've loved using these for like storing leftover stickers and holding my character stickers. I think I mentioned in my first topping up video how I tend to forget about character stickers I have, or just reach towards ones that I'm familiar with because it's quicker. But with this method, I've been able to cycle through all of my character stickers to give them all some love, kind of like round robin scheduling for all the computer science folks out there. That was a total nerd joke for me. As for the leftover kit stickers, I've moved them into this sticker book, which I just got from Once More With Love, and the Crafts by Towie journaling card fits perfectly as a cover, FYI. But I like putting my leftover kit stickers in here. I used to store all the sheets, even if there were only a few stickers left. And I found that to be quite a waste of space and also really inconvenient to reach for. So now I kind of placed them all here, color coded them, so it's really easy to reach for if I need, for example, a blue box or something. So love these. And that rounds up my planner supplies favorites. So next I'll move on to my planner favorites, like actual planners. And I'm sure this one comes as no surprise. My favorite planner to use this year was the Print Pression B6 Hardbound. So I used one for memory spreads, and then I used one for work, which is this one, which I won't open because I don't want to accidentally show you any confidential information. This is what the hardbound looks like, and mine is a little chunky because of all of these stickers. And I've only used this for half a year, by the way. It's quite chunky, but anyway, I just adore the size and the design of this planner. For memory spreads, it was really perfect for this year where I didn't have much to put down since I was just home all the time. And then for work, it was roomy enough where I could put all of my meetings and tasks on the page comfortably, but also when you close it, it's like quite compact and light and durable enough that I could just throw it into my bag to head into the office. I wanted to quickly show you my favorite spreads. Up until a couple of days ago, my favorite spread was this July monthly. I don't know, something about, I think, like the hot pink and the florals I really loved. But then a couple of days ago, I did this spread, which was yesterday's Planmas video, I believe, and this one instantly became my favorite. Winter is my favorite season, and I love snow, and this kit was just so gorgeous. I love it paired with like the festive pops, and of course the white snowflakes. Just adore the spread. So this has now become my favorite spread of 2020. So the very last favorite that I want to share is a people favorite, and that is the Plans Change podcast hosted by Rachel and Tay. Rachel of Gathered Plans, Tay of Shantae Plans. This is an Instagram live podcast basically where Rachel and Tay do plan with me's while answering questions about a specific topic they've chosen for that episode. And both of them are hilarious, and because it's an Instagram live, there's like a lot of interaction through the comments, which I love. So it's always really fun whenever I get to join, and it's such a great way to build community, especially during this year where there were no planner meetups and a lot of people were just at home for most of the year. So I highly recommend checking out both of their YouTube channels and their Instagrams, and watching the podcast. All right, everyone, that is it for my 2020 planner favorites. Thank you so much for joining me for 12 days of Planmas this year. I am sending you warm wishes as always. Tomorrow there will be a bonus Christmas episode for Planmas, so I'll see you guys then. Bye, everyone.